Hi there, welcome to EasyEng channel. I'm here today with a fun and beautifully lesson, descriptive idioms that we use to refer people. These idioms are used as nouns in English sentences, which you can use when you want to describe people in writing or speaking. So, I recommend that as you're watching, take note. Let's get started. Number 1. A lone wolf. A lone wolf. It means a person who likes working or doing things without other people. They are independent and also quite happy to be on their own. As I told you before, all of these idioms are nouns in the sentence. So, if we want to use it in the sentence, we should say, she or he is a lone wolf. Number 2, a party animal. Say it with me. A party animal. Someone who enjoys parties and goes to as many as they can. They're always out and they're staying up late. For example, Lily is a real party animal. She likes to dance all night. The third one, a team player. A team player. A team player is someone who works well with other people in a group. It's a common idiom, you might have heard it before. It often comes up in professional context, like in an interview. Here's an example. London company requires a team player committed to quality management. Number 4, an early bird. An early bird. I guess this is probably one of the first idioms you've ever learned, right? An early bird is someone who is early. Usually someone who gets up early in the morning. They're awake as the sun comes up. But it is also used to refer people who are first to do something. Here's an example. She gets up at 6 o'clock. She's such an early bird. All right. Do you know the opposite of the early bird? Number 5, a night owl. A night owl. Night owl are people who feel like they function better during the night. They prefer to be awake at night. So, what about you? Are you a night owl or an early bird? I myself am the first one. Here is a funny one. A good egg. A good egg. Say it with me. A good egg. A good egg is just a good person. For example, you don't have to spend your weekend helping me finishing my project. You're a good egg. And the opposite of a good egg is a bad egg. A bad egg. Someone who is bad. He's just a bad egg who had served several years in prison. Number 8. A man of his words. A man of his words. A reliable and trustworthy person. People who always deliver their promise. And, for example, my father did what he had said. He's obviously a man of his words. A smart cookie. A smart cookie. A clever person. A smart cookie is someone who is really clever. They're really good at dealing with different situations or solving problems. Sarah got an A. She's really a smart cookie. Number 10. A smooth talker. A smooth talker. Repeat after me. A smooth talker. A smooth talker is someone who is really good at persuading other people to do what they want. For example, The salesman was a real smooth talker. A busybody. A busybody. I'm sure you know a person who is busybody around yourself. Someone who is overly interested in the lives of other people. Or what are they doing? What's happening there? Jane is always peering out the window to see what her neighbors are up to. She is such a busybody. Okay, the next one. A cheapskate. A cheapskate. Someone who doesn't like spending money. But don't say it into their face. This is not a compliment. John is such a cheapskate. He never offers to pay. A goody-goody. A goody-goody. Someone who always appears to be perfect and does the right thing. They try very hard to please people, especially like teachers or parents or any superior. A goody-goody is not usually liked by everyone else. He's always handing in his English homework early. He's such a goody-goody. Number 14. A know-it-all. A know-it-all. Someone who thinks they know everything. They're sure that everyone knows that they're intelligent and they know all the answers. It's not a compliment either. Bob is constantly correcting his boss. He's such a know-it-all. A gold digger. A gold digger. Someone who is in a relationship only for the money. This also is not a compliment. It implies they're not there for love or for anything meaningful. They're there for the other person's money. A go-getter. A go-getter. Someone who is ambitious and pursues their goals. A go-getter. A go-getter is someone who is ambitious. They pursue their goals. They know what they want and they go after it. They're a go-getter, so it's a positive idiom. We want go-getter employers in our company. The teacher's pet. The teacher's pet. I'm sure that you can think of. If you think back to your classes at school, you can remember your teacher's favorite student in the class. This is the teacher's pet. Usually they're the most helpful and the best student in the class. The teacher is never angry with Jim when he forgets to do his homework. He's the teacher's pet. A fuddy-duddy. A fuddy-duddy. Someone who is conservative. This is someone who is quite old-fashioned in the ways or maybe in the way that they think. Also, they're a little boring. This is definitely not a compliment. Mr. Smith is such an old fuddy-duddy. I can't stand his history class. Number 19. A party pooper. A party pooper. Someone who ruins all of the fun. It could be at a party, but it could also be someone who doesn't want to participate in an activity that everyone else is doing, or they're just being negative. They say no to everything. I hate to be a party pooper. And the last one, worrywart. A worrywart. Someone who worries too much. They worry about unimportant things, things that don't really matter. So, people who are anxious and nervous, they worry about all the things that could go wrong when they don't need to. Stop being such a worrywart. We'll be fine. Alright, I hope these expressions have been useful for you. So please don't forget to like, subscribe, and share.